Alright, so what up YouTube? How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day. And some of you guys may have seen the video that I posted about a week ago about a glove. The glove is actually called Touch Glove. It's right here on my shirt. It's the company that I'm currently working with. And I actually made a really big mistake in the other video by not mentioning the glove, or the name of the glove to be exact. And yeah, pretty much what I'm going to do today is go more into depth about what the glove is and just what I'm doing with the glove and how the company is working, and just giving you guys some more background on what it is. Alright, so here it is. Here is the actual product. As you can see on my hand, the only thing that is being shown are my fingertips. And the reason for that is that it pretty much is your fingertips are the most sensitive part of your hand, and it's the most important part when you're playing a sport. Say example, when you're playing basketball, your middle finger and your index finger are responsible for getting the spin on the ball, and that counts to, you know, whether you're gonna make the shot, getting that perfect swish, or you're gonna brick it, hitting the back of the hoop and having it bounce out, or you know, even that perfect spin on the ball can either get you that lucky bounce that you need to make the shot. You never know, like, what could happen. And even when you're playing football, you know, when you're throwing the ball, the better the spin is, the farther the ball's gonna go. You know, the better chance of a receiver is gonna have catching the ball, and it just benefits you in every single way. Okay, so I didn't really go into depth about what I'm doing with this company. You know, is it a paid sponsorship? Am I looking to receive some money from them or whatever it is? That is actually not the case. I'm actually personally invested into the company. You know, I have taken money that I've saved up to invest into the company to help better the company. I have seen I've seen the glove, and I've seen different aspects of it, and I feel like the money that I put in can be used to help better the quality of, you know, let's say like our packaging, for example. If it isn't up to grade, you know, I don't want to put out a product into the market that isn't gonna sell and it isn't gonna make the customers happy, if that makes sense. And then so how I actually got into this company was by an old friend of mine. His name is EJ, or Everett, and we used to go to middle school together, and then all through high school. And back in high school, you know, like, people used to say, he had this reputation of being a businessman, and people used to say, like, oh, he's a liar, you know, he's a fake. Like, the way he dressed and the way he presented himself wasn't like, oh yeah, like, this kid has money, or this kid is super successful. You know, he didn't really care about all that stuff. And, you know, just because of that, a lot of people, like, didn't take him seriously. But in the back of my head, like, there was to a certain extent, I was like, you know, maybe this kid is actually, like, the real deal. And, you know, just off of that, I took a chance, and here I am today. Like, I could have just went along with my life and just, like, never actually talked to him or never got into contact with him. But, you know, in everybody's life, there's 5 life-changing opportunities that come your way, and if you miss them, you'll never have them again. So I believe that this was either my second one, maybe my third one, maybe this was my last one, and then hopefully not. Hopefully I get some more in the future. But, you know, like I said, I just took a chance on this kid. You know, like, I didn't really know him too well, but I thought that just because of what I've heard and you know, like, what I've seen of him, like how he walked around and how he presented himself, I knew that there was something there. I just didn't have the evidence to actually go along with it. Okay, so here's a lesson I learned that you guys should take note to, and you use it in different aspects of your life, and that is to don't judge a book by its cover, because you really don't know the full story. Like, just looking at a book, like looking at the title of a book, it could totally be deceiving into, whereas the whole story is nothing of what the title portrays it as. So just really go into depth, you know, take different risks, and make sure you find out every single little thing about something before you make your final decision. Alright, so once again, to go back on the topic of the glove, you know, it doesn't matter if you were... I was going to keep saying something, and then I was like, does this make sense? Okay, so we go back to the topic of the glove. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie, if like this is your beginnings, like, you know, if you don't start correctly at the bottom, it's really hard to progress and get better and reach the top, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner, it doesn't matter if you're at the highest level, like you're playing in the NBA. Like, anybody can use this glove because there's certain problems that you can't see, and there's certain problems that a coach cannot fix because it goes way deeper into like your muscle memory and how the muscles in your hands are connected to your brain, and just different really complex stuff that, you know, you can't just really fix without help of a certain product. And this is exactly where the glove comes in handy. You know, I'm not just saying this because I'm working with this company. I'm saying this because this is the truth. You know, we have players, big names such as Steph Curry, you know, Jason Kidd, like two of the best ball handlers that the NBA has ever seen. They use the glove and they love it. You know, they love it because it helps them. And if it helps them, they're playing at the NBA. They're playing at the top level, you know. They have won championships. NBA, you know how hard it is to win an NBA championship? If they can do it, and they can use this product and say, you know, like, this actually helps and benefits me, you know, what's to say that you're playing at the playground, you know, you're 5 years old, you know, you're playing at the playground, and they can't help you. You never know what can happen, you know. There's certain things that you can do, and there's certain things that you won't do just because you don't want to take the chance on them. But, you know, you're, like, if you're still young or you're older, it doesn't really matter, you know. There's certain, shit, what was I going to say? Hold on, I messed up. Let me rephrase that. Would you pay $40 for a scholarship? Would you? I don't know why you're thinking about that. Literally $40 for a scholarship. Take it into context like this. Say you're going into your freshman year, right? You get the basketball, you see the poster of the basketball tryouts. And you go to the tryouts, you know, you try your hardest, and at the end, when the poster is on the wall of the people that made the team and your name is on the list, how would you feel? Pretty bad, right? Let's say there was a way that you could secure a spot on next year's team, right? Would you invest $40 to make sure that you can play on that team next year? Or would you pay $40 to make sure that you can go to your dream college, your dream school, and play college ball there? Or would you pay $40 to make sure that you can make it into the NBA? Right? So these are different steps that you could take to improve your life. You know, you never know what could happen, and if you don't take the chance on it, then, you know, it will never happen. Like, there's a saying that you miss every shot that you don't take, and that is so true, because if you don't try something, you know, that route, that path never opens up, and you just keep going in the opposite direction. So do yourself and your whole team a favor and get yourself a pair of touch gloves. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, if you did, leave a like, and if you want to see more of me and more about what the company is, then go ahead and subscribe, and hopefully I see some of you guys on the court, you know, improving your game with a pair of touch gloves. Alright guys, I'm out. Adios.